Alright, y'all, I've pulled the one-way bearing and the collar from an old gear, from a Blade 400 gear. This is what it looks like. This is the collar. It's got those two indentations on the side that help hold the one-way bearing in place and whatnot. Here's the old gear I ripped it out of. And I'm just going to take this socket right here like this. I'm going to take my one-way bearing with the sleeve on it, and I'm going to put it right in the center of my socket there. I'm going to take this nut driver, which fits perfectly right there on top of the one-way bearing, and it's going to allow this shaft of the nut driver to go down through the collar so that I can get the one-way bearing all the way through. So we're just going to tap, give it a good few taps. It's starting to go down already. We're just going to make sure we get a few more nice good taps there. And it's slowly coming through. You just have to keep working at it. A couple more good smacks there, and there you have it. A one-way bearing out of a Blade 400 gear. And then I have this old chewed up gear that I punched one out of already, and I'm just going to take this gear, lay it flat on the ground here. I'm going to put the one-way bearing right in the middle, and I'm going to tap gently just to get it seated with the hammer, just very gently. And then I want to make sure it's going in straight, which so far it looks like it's going in pretty straight. And then I'm just going to sort of, as flush as I can, I'm just going to kind of keep tapping it with the hammer as flush with the collar so I don't bend it. And then I'm going to just slowly tap it in there, making sure that I'm still straight every once in a while. I'm still straight. Right, give it a little harder tap, and it slips. Once you get past a certain point, it slips right in. And there you have it. A replacement one-way bearing and a Blade 400 gear. It's not too hard. You just have to have some tools that fit. They're not specific by any means. Obviously, I've used a hammer, a socket, and a nut driver. There's the old. Here's the old gear again. There's the sleeve the one-way bearing was in, and the one-way bearing is now in this gear. I'm gonna have to pull this one out now because it's an old gear, but I have another one I can slip it in. So I hope that helps. It's basically just finding the few parts that you can use to tap that one-way bearing out of there, and then tap it back in again. I hope that helps for you guys. Y'all have a good one.